My name is Julie Ayub, and I'm a nursing student at the University of Technology in Sydney. I always thought when I was a child that I would become a veterinarian. I should have known better though, as my favourite show was about paramedics called Emergency. But unfortunately I never finished high school, so university really just seemed out of reach. The year was 1990, and it was the first year nursing had been run at a university in Townsville. So I applied and they were willing to accept my enrolment based on my results from high school. I found it interesting, but I liked the anatomy and physiology so much that I changed to a science degree. Eventually I did swap back to health, finishing a diploma of paramedical science. Through a series of life events, I ended up working as an ambulance officer in the Ambulance Service of New South Wales. I felt like I had finally found my calling. Being an ambulance officer wasn't just something I did, it was who I was, and I loved it. 5 years and one career-ending back injury later, I found myself not only unemployed, but also facing an identity crisis. I worked as a first aid trainer and workplace medic before starting in the sleep industry as a clinical consultant, but all the while I felt like there was something missing. So in 2015, I got down on my knees and prayed that I would find something to be passionate about again. And the overwhelming feeling I got was that I needed to finish my nursing degree. Mind you, at this stage, I was a busy mum in my early 40s and had no interest whatsoever in going back to academic study. But I decided to walk by faith, and I applied to do nursing at the University of Technology in Sydney. I was thrilled to be accepted, and in 2017 achieved the pinnacle of my academic career by achieving 100% in my health and homeostasis exam. I attribute my success at university to 4 things: being a mature age student, studying part-time for work-life balance, access to the internet, and of course, never giving up. Being a mature age student is helpful because my family is my social life and my support system, and everyone needs a support system to get through their study. For me, the days of partying all night and sleeping all day are long gone. I have a set routine, and as much as is physically possible, I stick to it, and that's really the key. To set up a schedule of all the things you currently do in your life, organise your study routine around it, and then commit to it. Studying part-time for me is the only way I can balance work, family life, children, university, and still have time to sleep. I know this isn't an option for many people, but it works really well for me. So what I'm talking about is having a good work-life balance. It's not only crucial to me and my mental health, it's also important for my family as well. Another important aspect is access to the internet. As a working mum, having access to lectures and subject content at a time that suits me is absolutely invaluable. On the train, waiting to pick up my daughter from school, in the evening after dinner and homework, all these moments are now opportunities to study. I seriously love YouTube. Not the cat videos, though I do love cat videos. I mean educational sites like Crash Course and Picmonics. I also like to download images and surround my work with visual aids. It helps me to remember information. Have you ever noticed that things always stick in your mind better when you have an image to associate with it? And for anyone who has ever seen something that they just can't forget, no matter how much you try, you know what I mean about the power that a single image can have. And finally, and this is the most important, never give up on your dreams, even when they take you 31 years to fulfill. As to how learning will impact my life, well, it will be the fulfillment of a dream started a lifetime ago, the correction of a multitude of youthful mistakes and misadventures, and the implementation of a vision of a future for myself beyond my current limitations. I have no misconception that this is a profession that I will be able to experience to its fullest capacity. There are just so many career options for nurses to explore, and so many opportunities for further study that I may just never get around to doing after I graduate in my 50s. But I will be proud to have finally completed my nursing degree after 31 years, and also content to know that this is not the final encore to my lifetime of learning. This is life, and in life, you never stop learning.